So how do you stop smoking, right? See, the first thing, I'm gonna get straight into this video. The first thing is you gotta actually understand that you should not be trying to stop, right? Because whenever you're trying to stop or you're trying something, it signals to yourself that you don't already have belief that you can stop. You know what I mean? So let's get straight into the video. I'm gonna tell you exactly everything that you need to do. So for this video, there's gonna be about 2 steps, right? So the 2 steps that you need to do is step 1 is actually understanding why. What's the why? Why do you smoke? Why are you addicted, right? So I'm gonna explain exactly why, and I'm literally giving you the answer. So I swear, if after this video you're still addicted, you gotta be a dumbass. You literally just have to take everything I say and just implement it. Of course, you could twist it and do it in your own way, but guarantee it's gonna work. And if it doesn't, I swear you could. If you did everything I tell you to do and it doesn't work, you could literally come back and dislike this video. You could unsubscribe. That's how confident I am, right? So step 1 is understanding why. So I'm gonna tell you exactly why. See, it's memory, right? Let me explain and elaborate on that. So it's memory because we have memory. Our memories are also tied into certain emotions. This is why trauma is a thing. This is why trauma exists, right? Because every time you feel specific emotions, it brings back specific memories, and those memories may have been like a bad experience, right? So I'm gonna tell you exactly what happens. So this is what happens. You feel a specific emotion, right, which triggers you to want to smoke, right? That's what happens. And for a lot of people, for most people, it's always stress. It's always stress. Every time you feel stress, okay, you want to smoke, you want to calm down, you want to get high, you want to just be taken out of this world and just be at peace, right? That's what happens. So I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So every single time you feel stressed, you want to smoke, right? So what you need to do is you need to literally change what I always say this: do not stop. I'm gonna tell you right now, the answer is to not stop. Do not stop. That's gonna sound crazy to you. What? The video is literally titled "How to Stop Smoking," and you're telling me not to stop? Exactly. I'm telling you not to stop because you can't stop an addiction. All you can do is change. That's all you can do is change what you're addicted to. It's literally that simple. So what I want you to do is change the bad habit, which is smoking, to something that's a good habit. So the reason as to why you smoke is literally memory. You have specific memories with your emotions. So every time you feel stressed, you want to go smoke. So what can you do? How do you fix that? So I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. So your brain, their dopamine receptors, they go off every single time you even think about smoking. It goes off. So when you think about smoking, you get a spike of dopamine. So it's at baseline. Think about a bar graph. It's at baseline. Every time, as soon as you think about smoking, it goes up. It just has a huge spike. And then when you get closer to get in that goal, which is the main goal, is to smoke. So every time you get closer and you get many goals achieved, it spikes up at higher and higher and higher. So the first goal would be to get the equipment to be able to smoke. So let's just say it's cigarette or it's weed, whatever it may be, right? Whatever drug, right? So when you get it, when you go and you buy it, you get another spike of dopamine, right? And then when you're actually like fixing it, and you're actually like, let's just say with weed, you're grinding the weed and you're actually putting it in the paper and everything, then you get another spike of dopamine. So the closer and closer and closer you get to the actual main goal, dopamine just goes higher and higher and higher, which actually makes it extremely difficult, a little to almost impossible for you to just stop and not do it no more, right? So you get closer and closer, your dopamine goes higher, 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 and as soon as you actually light it and put it in your mouth, boom, you get the biggest spike of dopamine because you actually accomplished a goal. You had your reward, right? But the thing about it is that's unnatural dopamine. That's not real dopamine. So what you want to do to actually stop smoking? So to actually stop, what you have to do is you literally have to use your dopamine system the way it was supposed to be used. So what I want you to do is don't stop smoking, right? It's good. You're gonna stop. Trust me, you're going to anyway. But for right now, don't stop. What I want you to do is you can actually smoke more if you want to, right? But listen, hear me out. Listen. What I want you to do is, for you to be able to smoke, you have to do something that's extremely difficult to you. Like extremely difficult, and it takes focus, it takes memory, it takes all of that. And once you complete it, like fully, you can't half it. It's not gonna work if you do it half-ass and you just skip certain things and you just half it. It's not gonna work. It has to be fully completed and everything done the way it was supposed to be done. It has to be extremely time consuming and difficult. So let me give you some examples. For example, you're not allowed to smoke. You're gonna tell yourself, or you're gonna write this down, every single day, or whatever specific days that you usually smoke, every single time that you feel like smoking, you're not gonna allow yourself to do it unless you finish your homework, unless you sit down and you get all your homework done within 2 hours, and every single answer must be correct the first time. See, that's difficult. Let's just say you have math homework, right? You're going to tell yourself that you're going to sit down for 2 hours. You're going to put a timer on your phone. And within those 2 hours, you have to get all of your math homework done and completed, and every single answer must be correct. And you can't cheat. You can't use Google to get the answers. Well, you could probably use a calculator for certain things, right? But you want to make it as difficult as possible, right? And you have to actually sit there bored and feeling like, bruh, I don't even want to do this homework no more. I just want to give up. That's how you need to feel frustrated, extremely angry and stressed at the homework, so much that you literally want to give up halfway. That's what you want to be feeling. And once you feel that and you push past it anyway and you continue going, and then you get the homework done, and then you check all the answers and every single answer is correct, then you literally instantly you can go allow yourself to smoke. You could go do it, right? And that's the first smoke of the day. Then let's just say later on you feel like smoking again. What I want you to do is do something else again. So this time it could be that you have to sit down for an hour or 2 hours and revise, right? You gotta revise, and literally after you finish revising, you gotta ask yourself questions, or you gotta have someone else ask you questions, and you must get every single question correct based off of what you revised, right? Or another thing I say, the best one, in my opinion, the best one is exercise, because exercise literally gives you like to be honest, in my opinion, that's like the best way to get natural dopamine. That's the best way, because it actually takes hard work, it takes dedication, it makes you stronger in mind and body. So it's the best. A lot of people think that exercise is just physical and it's just to look big and look strong and all of that. That's actually far from the truth. Anyone that actually exercises and have been on this for years, they'll tell you that it's actually like 95% mental, 5% physical, right? It's 95% of the time with going to the gym or doing any form of fitness. It is literally 95% all in your head. It's mental, and it's the only 5% is really physical, like literally all of the time, right? So it's also gonna make you stronger mentally and physically. So exercise is the best one, because that's actually gonna make you be able to have better habits and to not indulge in smoking or whatever habit that you want to stop doing, because you're strong. Your mind is going to be strong, your body is going to be strong. It's literally going to be the easiest thing ever. If you say, okay, I want to stop doing this, you can just snap your fingers and stop doing it forever. It's literally that simple. So exercise is the best one, and I literally say that you should use it. So what you're gonna do is, so let's just say you want to do it, you want to smoke a second time for the day. You already did your homework, whatever, right? You want to smoke for a second time for the day. So what I want you to do is, you're gonna do a full workout routine. You have to do an entire workout routine. And I'm not talking about, do 10 push-ups and then do 10 sit-ups or whatever. Because you know why that's not going to work? Because it's not hard. It's not difficult. It's just easy. Who can't do 10 push-ups? Who can't do 10 push-ups? You know what I mean? A little kid could literally do 10 push-ups. So by you doing that, it's giving you a false sense of achievement, right? It's still not hard enough. You need to do something that's extremely difficult. So what you could do is, you could go for a whole run. You know what I mean? You could literally go for a whole run around your neighborhood or whatever. And it has to be so difficult, and you could pick a time. So you could say, okay, I'm going to run for 25 minutes or 30 minutes. I'm going to just do a half an hour run, right? Without stopping. Even if I feel like I'm going to die, I'm going to keep jogging, keep running, right? So that's what you're going to say to yourself. And when you actually go and run, you have to actually do what you said you would do. Otherwise, if you don't do it, if you stop during the run, or if you just give up halfway or whatever, then you literally cannot smoke until the next day, right? And what's gonna happen is, you're gonna realize that you're working so hard and you're doing all of this good habits. Within a week, you've done all of your homework, you went for multiple runs, you've done hundreds of push-ups, hundreds of squats, and you've worked out so hard till you literally felt like you were gonna die, which is gonna be good for you. So you've built such a huge physique. Your health is going good, you've been eating good and all of that, but you smoke, right? So it's like you literally get all of those benefits while still being able to enjoy whatever that you're addicted to. And what's gonna happen is, here's how you're gonna actually stop altogether. What's gonna happen is, within a week or two of actually doing this properly, if you actually take my advice and actually put it into play, what's gonna happen is, you're gonna realize, whoa, why am I doing all of this just to get temporary satisfaction? Why am I doing all of this just to get a smoke break? What? So I literally just ran for half an hour, felt like I was gonna die, all just so I could smoke? You know what I mean? And then you're gonna realize that it doesn't even make any sense. And because you have all these other good habits and you actually have goals now, you're actually doing homework, you're actually doing good in school, you're actually studying, you're actually taking care of yourself, you're doing a lot of fitness and all of this, you're going to have real life goals, and you're going to have so much good things going on that you're not even going to want the dopamine from smoking. You will not even want to do it anymore. Trust me, I guarantee you. I've literally used this technique time and time again for any single addiction that I was ever addicted to. Literally, I've used it and it works. Trust me, it works. Eventually, within a week or so, you're going to realize, why am I literally doing all of this and going all of my way just for this one thing? But yeah, with that being said, I hope this video actually helps you. Literally, just take everything that I say. So from now on, you're gonna earn. So you want to smoke, you literally have to go run for half an hour without stopping, right? Then you'll be able to smoke. You want to smoke, And for a second time, you have to sit down, do all your homework, get all the answers correct within a specific amount of time. And if the time runs out, or you go over the time and you didn't get time to finish, or you get even one answer wrong, then you have to try again tomorrow, the next day. And if you get it wrong again the next day, you gotta try again the next day. And you just keep doing that literally until you get every single thing correct. Then those are the days you're gonna allow yourself to smoke. And what's gonna happen is you literally would not even want to smoke. Try it. And with that being said, peace.